everybody, it's Always here talking to you. I think it's the 5th? Yes, it is the 5th of June, and I am talking to you about yesterday because I wasn't here at all of it. I went to the mall just to use the Wi-Fi there and get out of the house. I could not stand it, just staying here all day. And my sister was going to work, and she dropped me off. And so I was there from 2 to 8:30. What did I do before then? School. I was doing school the entire day, just on my computer. And then when I needed to, I'd get up, walk over to one of the stores, look at some of the stuff. Maybe I tried something on. Then I would go back, sit down, and do more of my schoolwork. And that was actually a really good idea. I got everything done. I wasn't overwhelmed. A lot of the time, people have to look at what it is that they do, so that they can figure out how they work best. I work best in an environment where there's movement or a constant rhythm. Maybe not music. A lot of the time, music that you listen to all the time can be kind of distracting, or music that you've never heard before, usually, because you have something else to focus on. Your brain's like, whoa, what's that song? I've never heard those lyrics. I need to listen to what that says. That's a lot of the ways that I get tripped up. If I listen to music, it has to be like indie or something really sonorous, just something like that when I'm working, or it has to be something really crazy and rambunctious that makes me not want to focus on the music and have to focus on what it is I'm doing. So when I'm out somewhere like the mall where I can sit down in the eating area or sit down just somewhere or walk around and look at something, then that is so much better for me than just sitting in the same little room the entire day, just trying my best to focus on the one boring thing in my room. I mean, this is a pretty exciting room. I'm not going to turn this thing around. You know what? I am. It's not clean. It's not clean, but I'm just gonna show you a little tour. Okay, what you're looking at now is, of course, where I sleep. That's my one desk. It's the other desk. That's my closet. I usually do some kind of art, so there'll be something on my wall. That's what I'm doing right now. Don't feel like talking about it. Those flowers were actually made by my cousin Andy. Over there, that's my CDs. That's the window. And my desk. I don't really use the desk because the chair's too low. That's my dresser. I have all my cool stuff on top of my dresser. And then this is the TV that my sister left in my room. And down here, I'm going to move it over so you can see. This is my crafting stuff. I have a lot of crafting stuff. It's not all here. It's in the closet too. It's my clothes. Some of my food. Yeah, it's an interesting place. I hold this on top of crafting stuff, and then behind it, down there, I didn't do that very fast, very slow, but this is my crafting tower, where I have, where I have stuff in there that I like to do stuff with. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then we passed my bookshelf. Anyway. So it's got a lot of distractions, is what I'm saying. And so, you might think that going to the mall is an even worse distraction. To me, it's not. It's a welcome atmosphere, because there are places that you don't want to go to in the mall. You walk by the store and you say, oh, okay. I have certain places in the mall I do not even attempt to go into. Just because I don't find them very helpful. Or I just don't like the idea of being in them. Um, yeah. One thing that can be hard when you go to the mall too is spending too much money on random things. I did not buy anything yesterday except for food, and even there you can get really tricky because like I wasn't very hungry. I've been having stomach problems again because I've been eating too much soda and coffee, and the soda and coffee have been messing with my stomach and makes me not want to eat food. So I bought wontons and and brisk food, soda, not soda, but anyway, um so I bought that, and yeah. So um today I'm going to be making my second parter because I kind of made my last video like a first parter to a series of desire, vision, sacrifice. I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's just what I'm learning right now, and so I'd like you guys to hear about it. So it's not anything weird, it's just, like, vision. I've been thinking a lot about relationships and people and what I want to do and how I haven't really been giving myself the time of day when it comes to myself. I haven't been listening to myself. Who does that, right? Um, okay. I a lot of the time I'll be ridiculed for being me. And when you don't have your real friends telling you that it's okay to be you, then you start listening to that ridicule. For instance, I have people that think that my job's kind of stupid. Or I have people that think that it's dumb to care about other people. Like the fact that I like to volunteer or help people out. I don't just give handouts, okay? I don't do that. I do my research. I talk to people. I figure out what they need. If a friend needs to go to the store, you might even have attested to this, then call me up and I'll take you, stuff like that. So it's not, so I'm saying that I do things because I want to focus on somebody other than me. And there's certain people that ridicule me for that. And so I haven't been myself lately because I haven't want to offend them, which is one of the stupidest things in the world you can do. Um, and it's not something that you need to be doing. So, uh, when I was in high school, there was this friend of mine. Well, we became friends. And the first time I met him, it was my first or third day of school. I entered school when I was in high school. Uh, when I was in my junior year. And we were set together in English class. And and I thought his culture was funny. He thought I was weird. It was a great situation, and I loved it. And I told him about my day in Spanish class and how everybody was saying everything wrong, and 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 he just, he thought I was weird, but he didn't tell me to change. Um, a couple times I tried to change, um, but he would just look at me and say, "Don't," So, shout out to you. You're awesome. Miss you, bud. Okay. At the mall yesterday, I met some. I met a very interesting woman who needed to take my survey for something. Um, who needed me to be a certain age and a certain ethnicity and a certain whatever, and then she gave me $3 or whatever and something like that for music stations, and I thought it was kind of funny. I also met the lady and the guy who sold me wontons, and I don't know where they're from, but I think it's China. It's either China or Japan, where you say ni hao and sheshe. Like sheshe, I know I'm probably saying that wrong, is thank you. So I was like, sheshe, and she was like, you're welcome. So I was happy about that. And I met the nice lady at the coffee shop who sold me stuff, and I met a really loud lady at the coffee shop that was talking about one of the workers. Um, just she was really nice. I think she probably must go there a lot, kind of like how I'm gonna start going. So she knows like everybody who works there. And I got to go into certain stores that I ended up liking a lot of the things there. But I just don't have the money to spend, so it's all planning for me. I plan buying things when I can. I might, but a lot of the time when I go into a store, I just plan to buy them, or I see if it really looks good on me. That's one thing that that I like to do. When I was with my sister at the mall, we went into one of my favorite stores ever, where all I ever do in there, because everything is so expensive, is try on clothes. And there was the same boutique at a store I knew in Florida, and at a mall I went to in Florida, and the woman there was insane. Oh my gosh, she was so insane, and she was so nice. And she didn't want you to. It was like she didn't want you to buy anything. She just want you to try it on. Just try it on. Just put on this dress or that hat or wear that, like, put that bag with it. Try those shoes. She was just everywhere, and she like just melted you with compliments, and it was so nice. Like, I go in there for like a confidence boost. Because she wasn't telling you to buy anything. She was so good about everything. For all I know, she was the designer of the line, because um I don't like to say names of things on here, but I accidentally did. So I still don't think I'm gonna. But like, lady, crazy woman designing clothes. You might have a picture in your head. You might even leave a comment at the bottom saying who you think it is. But like, I just feel so much better when I get to try on her clothes. So love that. um, and back to vision. Um, I was in relationships. Um, I had the opportunity to spend time with a certain person who will remain nameless, and we went out on a couple of dates, and now we are not anymore. And I decided that I have to be with somebody that's right for me, and we were not right for each other, as far as I could tell. And so um, I've been thinking about what is right for me. What kind of a person would be right for me? What kind of values do I want them to have? What kind of things can I just not live with? There are certain things that you can't compromise about, and I need to stick to those things and not just go out with a guy because he's cute or because my family likes him, which is kind of what I went out with him for. So leave a comment, ask me questions. Talk to you later. Bye.